Ladies and gentlemen, the international bloody break is finally over. And then you realize very quickly that at least 3 of your players are injured. And then you realize that you have a game of football in the Premier League on Saturday. But you have a squad full of players who are mentally and physically exhausted. And then you realize that another international bloody break is 4 weeks away. Yep.
No, God!
Anyways, guys, all the jokes aside, Saturday is going to be one of the toughest games of the season. You believe it or not, it's going to be that way. I don't have to repeat myself because I made many videos explaining why we could be in trouble on Saturday. So if you haven't watched those videos, please do it because you're gonna get more details. So I don't have to repeat myself because it's gonna be boring. Before I go any further, I'm gonna ask you a huge favor. Please subscribe to the channel and help me get 1,000 likes for this video. On YouTube, if you don't ask, you don't get. I feel very bad asking, begging, or trying to manipulate your mind, but the reality is, if you don't ask, nobody is going to do it. If you compare the amount of subs and views that I got in this channel with the amount of likes that I got in each video, it's really ridiculous. It's less than 0.00001%. Come on, guys. It's free. Just one click away. Okay, let me now talk about some random international games that I watched and some of the interesting stuff that I learned from those games. I'm gonna go freestyle here because I don't know where to start, and as you all know, I don't like international break. I watched a few games just because I was bored and I wanted to see how my boys were doing because I like it or not, they were going to play anyways. So it was going to be even useless and stupid to get away from everything, if you know what I'm trying to say here. Reece James had his international call and he did pretty good the first game. The second game, when he played 90 minutes, unfortunately he got the red card after the final whistle, which is a little weird. I don't know what he did or what he said to the referee, but according to himself, he apologized and said that he's coming back stronger and he's taking full responsibility for that red card. They were unlucky not to win the game against Denmark at Wembley because they were playing home. Harry Maguire, the slab head, my goodness, I don't know what Gareth sees in Harry Maguire, because I don't think he deserves to be in the national team. He deserves maybe to go back to jail in Greece or something. It's time to go and give the chance to Fikayo Tomori, my own brother. A little plug here for my boy, right? Don't take everything seriously. Football is about banter too. Mason Mount was immense. I don't care what you think. I don't care about your agenda. The boy was very good. And there is a reason why Gareth and Frank trust Mason Mount. and he showed it on the field with that goal. And also he almost scored against Denmark. He was unlucky, or let's say Schmeichel was very good, because I don't even understand how he managed to, tip that ball over. But it is what it is. Mason Mount is learning, and he's only going to get better. If you want to know more about Mason Mount, there is a video that's coming up in this channel very soon, or in the second channel, Fan FC. Let's talk about King Kurt Zouma. He was called up by France, but he didn't play. And that is very good news for me, because I didn't want to see him play. I didn't want any other Chelsea player to get injured. And I was praying, fingers crossed, that Didier Deschamps don't play him. And guess what? He listened to me and he didn't play. So Kurt Zouma is going to be 100% fit on Saturday, and that is a great news. Callum Hudson-Odoi, he was with the under 21. He got injured. He got a knock in his head. He was bleeding. I was afraid, but he's fine. It was just a knock, man. It happened in football, and nothing serious. So Callum Hudson-Odoi is going to play on Saturday, because I don't believe that Hakim Ziyech can finish 90 minutes on the field. So I think he's going to play for 45 minutes and Hakim Ziyech for 45 minutes. Let's talk a little bit about Captain America Christian Pulisic himself. The boy stayed in London. He trained very hard with the rest of the team, including Azpilicueta, Marcos Alonso, and a few other boys. Peter Cech even helped in goal. That tells you how determined Peter Cech is to improve that goalkeeping department. That is another topic for another day. So I can't wait. On Saturday, we are going to see Christian Pulisic for 90 minutes. It's been a long time since we saw him last play for Chelsea Football Club for 90 minutes. Yeah, I know last game he played for 10 minutes, but I'm just talking about a full game. Tammy Abraham, my own brother, he was with the national team, but unfortunately he couldn't play any game because of some issues. First of all, he got punished for the birthday party, and when he came back from that punishment, he couldn't get to the team. Let's face it, you have Harry Kane, Danny Ings, Calvert-Lewin ahead of him. So it's always going to be very difficult for Tammy Abraham to make it to the England national team. And I'm preparing a video about this situation, because it looks like Southgate tried to tide certain players that have no chance in the national team, instead of giving them a chance to play for another nation. That is coming very soon. Stay tuned. Anyways, guys, that was a quick summary about everything that's going on in the Chelsea world. There are certain players that I didn't mention in this video because I've already talked about them in other previous videos. So if you haven't checked on those videos, I'm gonna leave the links in the description down below or at the end of this video, so you can just click and go watch, because you're gonna get more info, more details about this bloody international break. Leave your comment, think outside the box, and see you in the next one.